Alright, Caffeine Dreams here, Stam Warden build by request. So I'm rocking Bloodspawn as my monster set on this one. Gives me huge ulti resist, but also boosts my resistance. A huge ulti regen also boosts my resistance when it procs, and gives me recovery. So heavy armor build, over 20k resist is pretty common for heavy armor builds. And make sure you're getting to that because it will help you mitigate a lot of damage. Crit resist at 3075, all impen gear. If I gold that out, it'll be a little bit higher, but that's good. You want to get over that 3k, and you'll still mitigate a lot of damage with physical and spell resist. Running Fury and 7th Legion, so both of these are based on you getting hit. You want to really put yourself out there and get hit a couple of times so that these start to proc and build. Build your resistance and build your damage, and then you turn around and you burst people down. Running all Nirnhoned swords, and then I would be running an infused greatsword. I just have to morph that. So that's really the gist of the build as far as skills are concerned. Running slashes, this ability, this bleed attack ignores physical resistance. So if you're running into those heavy build tanks, this is a good way to kind of chew at them and keep some pressure on them. Spin to win is for the Nightblades. I kind of said that in my Nightblade vid. If someone goes cloak, all of a sudden you just Steel Tornado around them and they come out. Sub Assault, it's just constantly spamming this ability. Make sure it's up all the time. It gives Major Fracture, as it says there, reducing resistance. So it's really bursty, plus it then creates Major Fracture, which is awesome. Bullnetch, this is an essential Warden ability. Sub Assault is too, or it's more, whether you're Magicka or Stam, this ability is amazing. It gives you stamina regen, plus gives you Major Sorcery and Brutality. It's really hard to beat. You have to have this ability on you all the time. I run Bird of Prey. This gives me minor berserk and also increases my movement speed. And increases my recovery too for stamina. But Bird of Prey and Bullnetch on your DPS, on your heavy DPS bar, will help you do additional damage. Plus, if you look at the Animal Companions tree, activating an Animal Companion ability grants me 4 ultimate whenever I do it. Increases my recovery, and also increases my damage done by 2% for each ability slotted. So those are things you need to pay attention to when you're putting together a build, and because your skills do matter with your output. Two-hander bar, so for momentum, this ability is essential for any heavy armor setup and build. It removes all snares and mobilizations from you and grants immunity. That's an incredible ability. With that, the other skills that I have on this bar are Soothing Spores for healing. It's a burst heal, and it gives me it grants mending when someone is low health. So it'll actually help. Although I'm a stamina build and I'm not really a healer, it'll help my healer be more successful. Right now I've got Permafrost on this bar for an ulti. That'll be swapped with Dawnbreaker if I'm doing small scale stuff. But if you're in a group of people, this is a great, even on stamina build, it is a great stun because of what you're seeing there at the bottom. Damage anybody 3 times, so stun them for 3 seconds. Plus it gives me major protection when I'm producing that damage. Shimmering Shield. So every time I absorb a projectile, I restore 600 Magicka and gain major heroism. So basically that magic will pay for itself, or pay for the ability costs, and it gives me ulti regen throughout that time, which is essential. That's really the build. As far as poisons wise, I typically don't run poisons on this. I run disease and poison enchant, or the disease and poison enchantment. I would switch this to a poison damage one to give you a little bit more burst. But yeah. Oh, and the other thing is with forward momentum, I would use recovery pots or speed pots. because now I don't. My immunity to stuns is through this. That being said, CC breaking is kind of broken in this game. I have, in a couple of duels, I've been fossilized through this forward momentum, but don't let that stop you from using it. And hopefully the exhaust will let the toolkits figure it out. So anyways, that's the build. Thanks for your time.